So if you watch my other videos, you know that late last year, I moved back from New Orleans and I headed back to the West Coast where I'm from. Since I had comps, I made stops at a lot of the Caesars properties across the way. So I stopped in Laughlin, Las Vegas, and then went to Reno. If you have been to downtown Reno, it's a shell of its old self. But because I had comps, free rooms, and restaurant meals, and free play and all that, decided to stop by. Back in the day, I used to spend quite a bit of time up there. I had friends and had a lot of good times up in the Reno, Lake Tahoe area. Now I just have little dorks like this walking by, little youngster, little dork Northano. Then, after this guy walks away, short time later, these guys show up. Now, these guys aren't exactly the tatted back convict cholo essays you normally expect, but those guys showed up a short time later. But in casino, there's cameras everywhere, and so there's really you just got them showing up, just kind of observing me, trying to take a picture when they think I'm not paying attention, things like that. Then they'll usually have one of their homegirls or some friend or family member of theirs, like an attractive female, try to approach me, maybe invite me to their room or try to go back to my room, and then hopefully I fall asleep or whatever like that, they can let them in. If you watch this closely, this guy's on the phone, but he's got his phone pointed at me, which is something they do all the time. And then when he gets off the phone, if he's even really talking to someone, he kind of does like a long look, because my phone's pointed right at him, but I try to do it discreetly. It's like, okay, you're going to watch me and record me. Okay, I'll watch you and record you. Now, none of the content in this video is like a gotcha, It's not like my other videos where you can clearly see a guy in a red, which is their gang color t-shirt taking a picture, of my car outside the house I was living at. Guy taking a picture of my license plate, things like that, which are pretty, blatant stalking. This isn't that, this guy showing up to where I'm at, that's not a crime. So, but I wanted to kind of go into detail about my Reno experience. But I want you guys to imagine that you're by yourself all the time. And I mean all the time. I'm talking about years. And everywhere you go, it's just these people show up. Not because you're friends or family, but essentially just stalk you and try to sabotage you at every turn. So every time you try to talk to someone or, enjoy yourself, they're just kind of lingering. Then you got this guy right here in the jersey, and then some crackhead who it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm going through. But anyways, it's just a constant, just pretty much being under surveillance all the time, And then what's crazy is these gang members go and tattle on me to my family. You can't make, I swear to God, you cannot make this shit up. For the last 5 years, every time I go to the bar, every time I go to the casino, every time I take a ATM somewhere, they run and tell me, Michael's gambling, Michael's at the casino, Michael took money out at the blackjack table. I mean, it's just kind of bullshit like that. I really want to normalize calling out weirdo behavior. It's fucking weird to have a bunch of grown-ass men stalking me and shit, But, I probably said in my other videos, the way they kind of sell it to the public is he's a bad guy, so we're kind of protecting you. Yeah, I'm going to go into detail there, but you cannot make up the shit that I've been through the last 5 years because these motherfuckers call everywhere. He beats women. He hates kids. Do all, okay, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, I mean, it's almost like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. I keep waiting to wake up, and come back to reality, but it's like everyone's lost their fucking mind. Needless to say, after I've been doing this for 5 years, I'm just burnt out, like I probably said several times before, but it's the reality, and anyone would. This isn't fun, and I'm really sick of this shit. It's not a fucking game. This is my life.